Hi, welcome to the WinCC OA 102. In this video I will show you how you can create quickly a data object with some text, how to create a simple graphic object with it, to link it and to animate it. Let's start to create our data object with a text. For that we need the para tool. The para you just open here from the Getty icon bar. Just use the icon para. In para we can create a structure for our tags. You can use existing ones like the pumps or drives, but let's do it from scratch. To make a new data object, just do a simple right click and create a data point type, which represents a class of devices which contains tags. In our case, I will show you a quick example for a pump. Let's call it pump. And let's create here under the pump some state. Let's call it maybe a state on and off. We need some values. For instance, a flow rate, a power, speed, and an efficiency of our pump. And at least some alert state, which could be, for instance, the temperature of the pump, and the motor switch. Now we need to decide which of those nodes will be later tags. We call it data point elements as well. To assign now data types, just use a simple right mouse click. Let's say the state on and off, they will be booleans. Let's decide the flow rate will be here a float. The power as well. The speed as well. And the efficiency as well. The temperature will be again a float, and the motor switch will be a boolean. This was quickly to create our object with tags. Now we need some devices of that data object pump. To create now a device, we call it a data point, which represents your device in the field. We just need to say right click, create data point. And I don't want just to create one, I would like to get quickly some of them. So therefore I will use create multiple data points. Let's say to have a generic naming convention, to call it P for pump. We start from index 1 up to 10 to have quickly 10 pumps. We just apply with OK. Are you sure? Yes. You can see now we got 10 devices, 10 pumps, and our text structure is already created. We have the on and off state, we have the value states, and we have the alert state for the temperature and the motor switch. So the data object and the tags are quickly created. Let's create now a graphical object and place it on a screen, which we call panel in this way, and let's animate it. Let me show you. For that we have to change the tool. Let's switch back to Getty And let's do here in Getty, in the icon bar, a new panel. Panels are screens. We call it in WinCC OA panels. On that panel, I would like to get a quickly graphic. We have some nice ready-to-use graphics in our 3.20 catalog. When you take a look into this catalog structure, you will find pictures. Just take from those pictures some very fancy SVG graphics from the industry graphic library of Siemens. When you explore it, you will find also some nice pumps. Let's choose, for instance, the pump SVG. Just drag and drop it on your created panel. Now we get the pump. Let's animate the motor with a simple circle. For that, I would like to have an icon which shows me the motor state, on and off. Let's use for that a quick circle. The circle you can find as well in your icon bar. Just draw the circle around your pipe, just like that. To be able to look through the circle, I will make the background color transparent. Now I'm able to look through. I can also position that circle with holding the Shift key and place it in the middle of the circle. Now we have created quickly a simple graphic object as a pipe. Now I'd like to start to animate my pump graphic object to link it to my data object tags. In order to be able to link it, I need to create a script code. The scripts we call in WinCC OA events. For that I will do a quick animation. Just select the circle and you can find our script events here in the property window as well. For that we need an event called initialize, which is executed when the panel opens. Let's use the wizard tool for creating a script. I would like to change the color. In this case, I would like to change the foreground or background. Foreground means the border of the circle, and background is the filling of the circle. Let's choose the background. I would like to get it value dependent. Next. Now I would like to link my created data objects in the para with the property background of my circle. For that I select the tag with the DP selector. I just browse to my pump, for instance pump 1, state, on. I would suggest you don't include, in this case, the system name, and say OK. The wizard suggests us, because of Boolean state, value 0 represents a certain color, value 1 represents a certain color. I would like to decide for value 0 to choose the prepared Siemens color, Siemens natural green light. And for starting the motor, I would like to choose the Siemens color web functional red. Let's complete this animation with finish. Let's finally test our animation. For that we just need to quick test the panel. Just assign a nice name, for instance, pump. You can see the current background of the circle is green. Let's check with my tag list. In the para, here's my pump, pump 1, state, on. When I decide the value to true, the pump state should change his color. Let's try. Let's hold now the para window and the quick test next to each other for testing. In order to change now the color, I can set it true or false. Finally, you can see that our pump motor starts and stops and change the color. We have seen in this video how to create your data object with tags, how to create a simple graphic object, and how to link your data object tags to the graphic object and animate it. If you want to learn more about the WinCC OA world, go to winccoa.com/explore and join our community group and follow us on YouTube. Thank you. See you next time.